This is a brief description of the Desmos online graphing calculator. As I said in the syllabus, we will need a calculator for most of the exercises in this course. The department recommends the TI calculators, but there is an excellent online calculator, as I said, the Desmos calculator. I usually get there by going to my favorite search engine, typing in Desmos, and usually it's the first thing that appears. I'm going to choose the graphing calculator link, and here is the Desmos online graphing calculator. It's a graphing calculator, so on the right hand side of the screen is a set of coordinate axes on which you can draw graphs. We won't be using that feature, at least not early in the course. To start off with, we will simply be doing calculations. So calculations are done on the left-hand side of the screen. So here is calculation box number 1 opened up with a blinking cursor. I'm going to type in 34 using my computer's keyboard. Times is the star symbol on the keyboard. That's Shift 8 times 45. And once you have a legal expression entered in the calculation box, the answer appears here in the lower right-hand corner. As you add to this, the answer will be adjusted. So let me continue with plus 6, and the new answer appears in the lower right corner of the calculation box. Now, if you hit the Enter key, your previous calculation will be saved, and you get a new box to start a new calculation. Let's try doing an exponent. This will be something we will be doing early in the course. So let's try entering 3 raised to the power 4. The raised to the power symbol is the up arrow symbol. It's a Shift 6 on most keyboards. And now you notice after I enter the exponent 4, the blinking cursor is still here in the exponent. If I continued typing, I would be adding to the exponent. I would now have 3 to the 42nd. The revised answer appears here in the lower right-hand corner of the answer box. If I want to get out of the exponent, I need to hit the right arrow key, lower right-hand corner of most keyboards. Okay, now I'm back on the main calculation line, and I can continue with, say, plus 4. Let's try a division. So 6 divided by, so divided by is the /, usually toward the lower right part of the keyboard. 6 divided by 7, and the answer appears, as we expect, here in the lower right corner of the calculation box. I'm still in the denominator of the fraction. If I continued typing, I would be adding to the denominator. If I type a 1, the denominator will become 71. If I want to get back to the main calculation line, here again I need the right arrow key. And now I could continue with something like times 8, for example. Okay, one thing to mention is that when you're entering answers in the homework, the online homework, many of the same keys are used. The up arrow key for exponents, the star key for multiply, and the right arrow key to get out of an exponent or back to the main line of the calculation from a fraction. If you prefer, there is a keypad available on the Desmos website. The button to access the keypad is in the lower left-hand corner of the screen. And here you see a numeric keypad. Symbols for the usual arithmetic operations. There is a symbol. There is the capability of entering the number pi. You can do square roots. Let's try another calculation here. Okay, the a squared button works like this. Type in a number, hit the a squared button, and you automatically get that number squared with the cursor back on the main line of the calculation. Let me add to that. The A to the B button replaces the up arrow. So if I type 5, hit the A to the B key, then I am up in the exponent. So we have the usual keypad arithmetic functions with a few shortcuts. Now there are some other functions. There are the trigonometric functions, which you may or may not know about, and which we won't be using in this course. There are a few statistical functions, some of which we will be using later in the course. There are various possibilities for graphing. Some of those will be used in this course. And then a list of miscellaneous functions, most of which we will not use, although the percent function might be useful. Let's try a percent calculation. So here's a new calculation box. I'm going to enter a number, let's say 79. If I hit the percent button, and then a number, say 67, this gives me 79% of 67. So fairly handy button, and this is something that's not available on most calculators. So that's what you need to know about Desmos, at least to get started in the course.